ពន្លឺប្រាជ្ញា Wisdom Light សូមបងប្អូនលោកស្រីអាដាមលោកអញ្ញាជាសប្បុរសជនជួយឧបត្ថម្ភគាំទ្រដល់កម្មវិធីបង្រៀនអង់គ្លេសតាមអនឡាញនេះជាថវិកាតិចក្តីច្រើនក្តីតាមសទ្ធាដោយផ្ញើតាមរយៈវិញមកទូរស័ព្ទយើងខ្ញុំលេខ012 30 9 38យើងខ្ញុំសូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណយ៉ាងជ្រាលជ្រៅជាអនេកប្បការសូមស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់មេរៀនភាសាអង់គ្លេសយើងខ្ញុំ
Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen who are generous, please help us to support with your sponsorship to our online English teaching by your kindness through Wing Company to our contact number 012-309038. We would like to show our deepest gratitude and appreciation to you all our wholehearted. Welcome to our English lessons.
សិក្សាជំនាញភាសាអង់គ្លេសស្ដាប់និយាយសរសេរនិងអានទំនាក់ទំនងទូរស័ព្ទលេខ012 30 9 38 Facebook LUY_PEOU YouTube LUY_PEOU កម្មវិធីសិក្សាភាសាអង់គ្លេសសម្រាប់កុមារកម្មវិធីសិក្សាភាសាអង់គ្លេសសម្រាប់សិស្សវ័យជំទង់កម្មវិធីសិក្សាភាសាអង់គ្លេសសម្រាប់សិស្សពេញវ័យវគ្គសិក្សាថ្មីចូលរៀនថ្ងៃទី8មករា2020 Master your English for communication, jobs, and local and international university studies. Contact number 012 30 9038. Facebook LUY_PEOU. YouTube LUY_PEOU. Children's English Program. Teenagers English Program. Adults English Program. New term starts on 8th January 2020. Speaking skill. Giving advice and making recommendations. When you give advice or make recommendations, you don't want the listener to think that you are giving commands. To make sure the listener understands, you can use expressions like these. I think you should. I don't think you should. Maybe you shouldn't. Unit 4. How are games similar to real life? Life is a game. Do you agree with this statement? Why or why not? How much time do you spend playing games?
Unit 4. Games. The Peou Classroom. Page 57.
Today, we'll discuss the Unit 4 question, how are games similar to real life? Marcus, you like soccer. How is soccer similar to real life?
Well, it's hard. You have to try hard to be successful. I think that's like real life.
Good point. What else, Felix? How are games similar to real life?
Sports like soccer are similar to real life because you have to work with a team. You need to share responsibility and work together to win. We need to do that in real life, too.
Games usually have a winner and a loser. Do you think that's like real life? Una.
Yes, but you don't win every game.
That's true. No one wins all of the time. So, you have to try hard, you have to work with others, you can't win all of the time. Any other ways that games are like real life? Sophie?
Yes. In games, you have to follow the rules. That's true in life, too. There are always rules you need to learn and follow to be successful.
Listening 1. The Game of Life. Listen for main ideas. Page 60.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Vargas, and I'm a board game developer. Thank you for inviting me to this meeting of the Board Game Club. Tonight, we're going to see how games relate to real life. I'm going to introduce you to a new game that I'm working on now. But first, here's a little history of one of the best-known games in the United States today. It's the Game of Life from the Milton Bradley Company. This game is more than 150 years old, and it is still one of the company's most popular games. Milton Bradley was a famous game developer in the 19th century. In 1860, he started the Milton Bradley Company. For the company's first product, he developed a board game called the Checkered Game of Life. The game became an instant success. It sold over 40,000 copies in its first year. Here's a picture of Bradley's original game. It looks like a checkerboard with its red and black squares. In this game, players went through life. They began as babies, here in the lower left corner, in the square called infancy. The object of the game was to finish at happy old age at the top of the board. Bradley wanted the game to teach children moral values. Players got points for landing on good squares like honesty and bravery. They lost points on squares like prison and crime. Milton Bradley died in 1911, but his company continued. Years later, in 1960, the Milton Bradley Company published a new version of the Game of Life to celebrate its 100th year. That game is very different from Bradley's original game. The object of the modern game is to get the most money and end on the millionaire square, not happy old age. There are no spaces with moral values. The company updates the game every few years because of changes in modern life. For example, in the most recent versions, players buy things with credit cards instead of play money. Between 1960 and the year 2009, the new versions of the Game of Life sold more than 35 million copies. What do the changes in the game show us about the changes in our real lives during the last 150 years? That's an interesting question. Milton Bradley's ideas were very different. His game didn't focus so much on money. Now to my game. I'm developing a game with a real-life purpose. Its name is Environment, and it's about climate change. I have some sample copies with me tonight. Now, the rules for the game are fair.
Please like, share, and subscribe to receive more videos. Thanks, and may God richly bless you. Please come into my YouTube channel and type LUYPEOU and then click on binocular image and you can see my video clip. Then press on the word subscribe in red color. After that it turns to black color, and do not forget to press on the bell image, and it's going to tremble in order to get more new videos. Thank you, and may God richly bless you.